All right, y'all. So I actually got into this position. Um, Not really like the best entry because we broke underneath. So we might get stopped out on this. I'm just using this 1 minute order block as our kind of defense because we have these wicks here. It looks like it wanted to grab this liquidity, and I'm not sure if it wants to take it higher. But we're looking for just push into here, the order block, and I will close. Right, so we closed that for about $3 of profit across the accounts. Right. Yeah, I just wanted to scalp that, not looking for something too crazy. We are building our small account at the same time, so like I do feel the things. The reason why I'm not really so confident about holding here is because we are in the middle of this consolidation right here. You can see. Take off the extension. Now we're gonna turn this. Make the border super thick. Okay, so we're seeing that there's actually a consolidation that's happening right now. So what's possible on how we can trade this consolidation is basically having entries here. Let's say stop loss right below this. Take profit at the tip. And looks like it wants to stay in between inside this order block. Basically just capturing, boom, 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 boom. But it looks like here we are still pretty close to the daily high. And if it does, where is, I think it's gonna be a pretty major level here at this 15-minute order block. So this 15-minute order block might be a little bit important. Why? Because shit, don't want that to happen. That would be very bad. Yeah, let's see how this one is. And we're tagged in. This area is gonna be our kind of safety line. If it breaks underneath, because I'm looking to hope that we stay inside this consolidation. If we don't, that's fine too. Grabbed another $2 of profit. Slowly climbing our way up, guys. Slowly climbing our way up. Uh, the reason why I don't like it is because, and I'll be honest, I'm liking trading these consolidations because even though it's just like $5, bro, like $5 is $5, dude. Um, I mean, 24 seconds to make like basically really quick money. It's fine with me. There's a huge discrepancy though, the fact that the other ones are just market ordering in. So it might See how this one performs. Looks like it's gonna want to come back down. All right. Look at this. I don't want to enter in this consolidation like down here because it could still come back up here. I'm gonna wait until we have a confirmation. So break and hold below this. We're essentially like, yeah, but we're getting lower wicks here. Could be a sweep of this liquidity because we had some liquidity down here, which it did sweep at this very level. Which is also reacting from where the open and close, or the close and open for this 2 candles was. Gap down here was still not filled, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna see first what happens because I'll be honest, I don't trust this consolidation just yet. Let's see what happens on the 5-minute. Yeah, it looks like we might be breaking down through here. Yeah, like a breakdown maybe. But I wouldn't be entering short on here until. I mean, we are getting lower highs though, but still getting higher lows, as you can see right here. This daily high. Gonna make this a little bit thicker so we're a little more obvious. We know exactly what we're dealing with. Daily low. Make it thick too. This is the range that we're dealing with. Pretty decent range, honestly, but we are near the top of it. All right, I think this could be a short. I'm waiting for it to fill this gap here. Still has not yet. Yeah, no, this looks like a long, bro. Because we have here. All right, I'm gonna take another stab at a long. Right here. Stop loss before below this. This up here. Buy. So this 1-minute order block is acting as our kind of support. And this one doesn't look that violent of a move. I think of targeting just the top of this consolidation. Because I don't think we're going to break out of it. Oh, that was weird. It didn't even tap me. That was really weird. Entries at 208. I was at 2850. I don't know why it didn't tag me. Oh, it didn't even tag me, bro. That's crazy. At 209. just get in just yet. You know what? Okay, we're in. I think we're gonna go for. I don't know how long we're gonna stay in this consolidation, bro. But we do have orders at 220. Fill this gap up here too at 243. Let's see. All right, looks like we might try to go to the 220. Push in. I'm exiting. Yeah. It was better to save it rather than force it. Yeah, I didn't want to force that one. It looks I'm not sure if it's like weak or what, but it looks like a fake out, to be honest with you. Consolidation. It looks like it's gonna fail, to be honest. Because this was the liquidity from earlier, back in this buy side liquidity here. 25,216. Now, if we break below that, which I believe is this order block here. Okay. Yeah. 25,210. It really just looks weak. Like, this is why I don't think I'd want to trade this one. I feel like it's gonna want to come down. But like I said, we are just stuck inside this consolidation, barely like 5-10 points of range. We are slowly growing the personal count. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna come back up here considering this wick is right here. So this is like basically like dead. Unless it wants to come back to this order block here at 220. Oh, there you go. There's the push. Yeah, could have stayed in it, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all right. That was my play, guys. I just was not patient. Damn, it hit all the way to 220 also, which was the order block. Let's see if we can get on this retest back up here. But okay, so basically tap this order block here, and it covered this gap. So, I'm not sure if like more of the liquidity is up above the daily high or below the daily low. But we do have a gap that still has to fill around 25,146. And we still have this gap up here. But in terms of the consolidation, like it's perfect, bro. See if we can get this. I'm thinking of taking a stab here too. Damn. I mean, if this honestly, if this thing breaks below 207, dude, it's done. On this consolidation. So funny, like, you know, just being able to hold on to it. It's quite scary. Gotta be, you know, ready. So still stuck in this consolidation, but we did break above here. Now the people here are stuck. I'm not sure if people really will be looking for longs here. Already finished that. All right, no. Moves already happening. We're gonna have to wait for like some black candles, but I think it's gonna want to fill this gap right here. So we're already touching out of this consolidation here. So let's see what happens. Maybe on the next black candle down. Can so order block. All right, we're gonna put it right below the consolidation. Risking 850 to make 29. Thinking we might be wanting to break out of this soon. Tag me and Jamie. Tag me and Jamie. Risking about 950 on this. Stop is below the consolidation point. Getting little spikes here, bro. I'm liking this consolidation because it does look like we will be pushing up soon. I just don't want to get too greedy. Or greedy. I don't want to chase it. Thing is, the 4 hour does look kind of big, but you have higher low. Come on, tag me and Jamie. Tag me and Jamie. Love this gap to fill. Right here. Come on, Jamie. Tag me and Jamie. I really want to wait for it to come to me. I don't want to be so greedy. I don't want to chase, dude. I don't want to chase. Still have this gap up here. Maybe like this order block here. 50. Yes. I mean, 2512. Okay, we're in. Stops are below. Consolidation. I think this is where we make that push up. And yeah, I'm putting it literally at the same point as these other guys are. I think this 1 minute order block might seem a little more safer. 25 to 30. Just so we can guarantee like our entry and stop below 205. So we're risking 7 to make 18. 7 to make 18. Or like a 2.5. I did enter a little early on this one. I did chase this. So, but it's all good. We're having buying pressure come in. We still have this 1 minute gap here to fill. Still have to fill it. Still have to fill it. This 1 minute order block is going to our defense. It does go past this. Like, we really are invalid. Kind of good that we're consolidating. So it's gonna want to stay in this area. But I would say some likely areas could probably be here. 227. The 2548 though seems one of the most likely, I'd say. Just because like it's a huge gap, bro. We can either do here or we can be safe and do like 30. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. Might want to push up back to 25,247 because 25,250 was a really like key area. And I'm not sure if I'm being greedy on it or like that really is just where it wants to go next. This order block is gonna act as our defense though. I'm just gonna hold on this one, honestly, guys. Not trying to go for here for if we want like a more safer bet. It's order block. So in essence, in this one, we'd be risking 7 to make 13. Not a bad deal, I think. This way we'd be out. We are holding this one quite a bit. Let's see how we perform on this one. All right, there you go. There's a push up. So I'm looking for 225. Because we already tested here. So looking for us to push up a little more to fill up some of these gaps. And also because the volume profile as well is pointing towards this area. We have no order block above. Would want to test. So if it does stay underneath here and it can't get above, then probably going to push down. I'm leaning more towards it will push up. Because this 223 area could seem like it's order block. It might tag us into. And I don't know if it's going to break out of this consolidation just yet. It's like not ready yet, you know. But we are getting higher lows. Lower highs, but technically this breakup here is a really good sign. Not necessarily like a liquidity grab, just because even though it grabbed this liquidity, as soon as it came back down here, it still was pushing up. So I'm thinking that it really will want to tap the liquidity up here at 225 or here at 25. What's it called? 2524. 25, 245. We're going to let this play. We're going to let this play. Still inside that consolidation. Pushing up. See if it gets out of that consolidation. If not, we could just sell it there. I'm really looking for a push. You know what? We might have to reduce our target. All right, I'm out. Nice. Small little win, $9.40. This is good too, like training for NQ or if I'm doing like high contracts. The only reason why I'm doing it so small is because I'm working with very small accounts right now. Which is indirectly helping my my evals. But at least like every trade that I'm making right now is making money. But right now, kind of got shaken out. But what's good is that we did, you know. Oh, there you go. There's the movement. Yeah, I just couldn't look. It actually hit it right here. 20. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna call it for Asia session just because I don't like trading Asia, but 386 on the day is not bad over across 43 accounts. And then we have two whatchamacallit, two actual live accounts. So, you know, really part of it is just being patient. Like once you can recognize that there's a consolidation, the decent 85% win rate today. Really small trades, but like, you know, had this been like times 10 contracts, right? Yeah, not that bad. Oh wow, it's still going. Oh, yep, it would have hit our target. Yep, it would have hit our target. See, I just can't wait. That's my fault. But I'm happy that I was able to see it. See this consolidation grab up. So I'm gonna go and upload this. Hope you guys enjoyed the trading session. Going back into my scalping, and I'll be honest, I'm much happier scalping than I was doing these really big trades. One tip when it comes to trading is that you want to trade your personality, right? If you try to trade something outside of your personality, it create some dissonance and you actually won't trade as well. For me, I like quick, I saw consolidation, buy at the bottom, sell at the top, buy at the bottom, sell at the top, buy at the bottom, sell at the top, right? You just double dip. And here we did miss this big move, and that's totally fine. Okay, it happens, right? I saw the setup though, which was nice, right? Because we had an impulse down coming down here into a consolidation because this 1 minute order block actually was our defense. You'll notice it didn't go below it. So and it went and tagged this order block here at 227. Might still want to go here to 246, but I don't want to enter anymore just because like the consolidation already happened. Remember, we have the accumulation, manipulation, right? Accumulation, and then as it sells, distribution. So pretty textbook trade, to be honest, and not bad for like, an hour, not even an hour, maybe. Let's see, we started at 16:16 and at 16:44, so around like 30 minutes of trading. And remember, if we had been trading like NQ, we all of these would be like times 10, right? So like imagine it would have been $135, 55, 35. But until we get to that point, right now we are just building the small account because it's really interesting that when you're playing with a small account, you really get some good habits because you are forced to stick with your risk management. Like I was totally okay with exiting trades. Like it's nice to just win, 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 win. This one could have been a big win, right? But it's all good, guys. Like I said, you want to play trading to your personality. So we'll call it that. It's actually 30 minutes of trading. I'm gonna upload this video. I hope you guys have a good day and see you later.